President Obama will visit Moore, Oklahoma tomorrow to inspect the devastation left by last Monday's giant tornado. Meanwhile, there will be no rest for the weary residents of Moore and neighboring parts of Oklahoma City this holiday weekend. Vinita Nair is in Moore with the latest. Vinita, good morning.
Good morning to you, Anthony and Anne Marie. Well, despite scenes of devastation everywhere, there are signs of progress throughout the city. The traffic is back to normal. There are fewer roadblocks, and most of the residents have now returned to their homes. Standing next to the debris of their now decimated home, it's hard to believe Sharon and Kenny Tumbleson consider themselves lucky.
We got our family intact.
I feel bad for myself, but then I look around me and I'm like, and I feel bad for them and them and them.
Not a single home around them could withstand the brunt of Monday's tornado. It's the same story across much of Moore, Oklahoma, where residents are now salvaging what they can.
Found an angel.
It's a painful process of picking through belongings, watching neighbors do the exact same thing.
One shoe, I found one shoe, one of her grandbaby's shoes, so we're hoping to find the other one.
In the process of cleaning, some very private things have ended up on very public walls. Whoever found these pictures knew they were precious, they just didn't know how to return them. At Plaza Towers Elementary, crosses were made to honor the 7 who were killed. Cleanup crews prayed for the 2nd and 3rd graders whose principal can barely speak about the ordeal.
I did not feel the walls moving at first, but you feel things trickling down on you from the ceiling. And then those things become chunks of things. And at that point, in the bathroom, people were quiet, people were screaming. And at that point, I believe that's the only time that I yelled and I said, in God's name, go away. Go away. I'd said it about 4 times. And then it was gone.
On Sunday, President Obama arrives to see the destruction firsthand. He'll talk to residents who lost their homes and first responders who are still busy working. He has the heavy task of comforting the city, understanding there are 24 lives they've yet to fully mourn.
Just knowing that he's coming down here, that's pretty helpful. I know a lot of people, mentally it helps them out a lot.
Despite losing everything they own, Sharon and Kenny have no plans to move. This pile of rubble was just a house. It was their neighbors who made it a home.
You want the neighborhood, you don't need this house. Is that
Exactly.
I think that's
yeah,
what
the neighborhood. The neighborhood is the neighbors all around me, not just this whole circle that we lived in. That's what would bring me back.
If they all came back, then yeah, then that's
I wouldn't
the
even
neighborhood.
hesitate. I'd be back in a heartbeat.
No, that's what we've
Even
done.
if it took 4 or 5 years. If I knew that everybody would come back here, I'd be back here. No doubt about it.
One bright note to tell you about that couple. In all of that mess, Sharon tells me she miraculously found her wedding ring. It was a family heirloom that she certainly never expected to see again. Anthony, Anne Marie.
That's a wonderful discovery. Vinita Nair in Moore, Oklahoma. Thanks, Vinita. Now, if you'd like to help the tornado victims, you can go to cbsthismorning.com and search how to help. You'll find a list of trusted organizations assisting the relief effort in Oklahoma.